All right, so I was scrolling through Instagram and I saw a video by Tony Weave Jr. I've seen his stuff a lot, or here and there, not a lot. And he's talking about the new Avatar. He's talking about Korra. He's trying to defend her. And I was listening to that, and I took this personally. So as Korra's number one hater, if there are no more Korra haters, then I'm dead. If there's one Korra hater, then that's me. If there's two Korra haters, that's me, and I have a son. So we'll just go beat by beat, responding to his points, and kind of seeing like if he has a point. Spoiler, he doesn't. Let's go.
What did Korra do? What could have possibly gone wrong? What did Korra do? How did Korra destroy the world?
Whether the new Avatar series will be good or not depends on the answer to one question. Has the fandom stopped hating women? I fell for the
That's so disingenuous, right? Some of the most beloved characters from Avatar: Toph, Azula, the literal villain, Suki, Ty Lee. Literally, every female character from Avatar is literally loved. Like even even the female avatars, Kyoshi. Like people think that she's cold. She was standing on business. She slimed Jin the Conqueror, and as a kid, I was like, "Hey yo, like honestly, hey, you gotta get like Kyoshi. Slime that nigga. Like, what are you doing?" So, does the Avatar fan base hate women? What the fuck is he talking about? Of course not. Like, that's just disingenuous. That's just labeling people. What? It's an ad hominem. It's labeling people. Oh, you don't like Korra because you don't like women. Like, if you have to resort to defenses like that, you've already lost. But he's gonna dig his grave even deeper.
Korra propaganda because she showed up like, I'm the Avatar, you gotta deal with it. And then spent majority of her own show getting dealt with. But Avatar...
Alright, he's about to then go into what the other avatars did bad. But look, Korra was sorry. 3 elements from a little kid. So she had already used 3 of them. And in the time, however old she was when she was found as to be the Avatar, and then the time of the series, she didn't learn the last one. Aang learned, 3 elements in a matter of a year? Well, I don't know exactly how much time it is. But he learned the rest of the 3. I even say mastered some of them too. In the course of a year? 2 years? Like, come on, man. Like, what are you saying? And she had at least 10 years to learn air. Just air. And if not just that, she had at least 10 years to become the best waterbender. Because from the water tribe, you should at least be the best waterbender, correct? Especially as the Avatar. But now she gets to Republic City, she enters these games, and she's out here getting cooked by other waterbenders that probably have not even been bending as long as she have, that aren't even from the water tribe. Like, what are you doing? Like, that's crazy. Like, how are you getting cooked left and right? And she's getting finessed by almost everybody. I can't remember because it's been so long, but she takes the L to the metal, Kuvera, the metal bending lady. She takes an L to like almost every villain. Like, how many times does she win? She just keeps losing. But now we're gonna get into his other stuff.
Who let a 100-year war happen because he didn't want to be mean to his friend.
Mean to his friend. He let a 100-year war happen because he didn't want to be mean to his friend. Literally, he's literally saying, hey, Roku, I know that's your brother. Go kill him to prevent him from this war. And the thing is, Roku stood on business. When Sozin was like, I want to do this stuff, he was like, nah, you're not going to. And Sozin didn't. But then, what happened was, while he was dealing with the volcano, Sozin was like, you know what? You're in my way, so I'm going to just dip and let you die. Even Sozin didn't have the stomach to kill Roku directly. Of course, indirectly he did. But he did let him die because he knew it was in his way. So, that's just more proof that he didn't allow the war to start. He was literally taken out by the person who started it. Taken out indirectly by the person who started it. So, it was in his absence that the war started. It was because he allowed the war to start. If anything, he directly opposed it. Or the conflict, the 100 years of wars, or whatever. So, the rest?
When the world needed him most. Neither of them were given the title World Destroyer.
And that's kind of what I want to leave off with, him saying that. He then said Aang disappeared when the world needed him most. First off, the world didn't need him most yet. Because he was still very young, so there was literally nothing he could have done at that time. Well, it was he could not have done what they needed him to do at that time necessarily. So he ran away, and of course he's 12 years old. Why wouldn't he run away? He's a kid. Like like I don't even understand that. Korra, who's with her grown ass, but Aang can't get some slack. That's crazy. And Aang should get some slack. He's just a kid, and he's all of a sudden told, "You got an avatar. You got to do all this." And the war had not even started yet. So it's not that he disappeared when they needed him most. It was that he disappeared, and then things happened. And guess what happened? Aaron Nomads got attacked. In the time he got attacked, or when they got attacked, he wasn't there. So if anything, him running away almost saved the world. Because otherwise he would have just died with everybody else. So just to say, like, Korra, Korra deserves all the hate that she gets. It's not unwarranted, and it's not because she's a woman. Like, like I even wrote pretty much the exact same response in the comments, and it was a huge block of text. But bro, bro's just cooked. If he really believes that the only reason that people don't rock with Korra, but rock with Aang and Roku is because of that, then he's sorely mistaken. And even to even say that it's just because she's a woman is just completely outrageous. Because you notice who we didn't bring up? Kyoshi, who people have nothing bad to say about her, really. They're gonna be like, oh, the only thing you can really say is that well, she started the Dai Li, but even then, like, so what? Or if anything, you could even say that she was too, what's the word? She was too isolationist. She was too focused on just the Kyoshi Island. And honestly, like, no one's knocking her for that. Like, if she focused on Kyoshi Island, like, hey, no one's throwing stones at, but no one's throwing stones at Kyoshi just because she's a woman, right? So that's just crazy. Korra, she sold worst avatar, ended the cycle, like destroyed the not destroyed, but messed up the human and the spirit world by restoring balance, like all of that stuff. So it's just ridiculous, man.